what's up, YouTube? Dude, so like, I don't know how to explain it, but well, actually, let me just get into it. So, we're gonna be watching the trial of Garou by CJ the Champ, obviously. Check it out from One Punch Man if you've seen it. Whoa, how many followers or subscribers would you get before you like take YouTube and like actually want to do it more? Think on that. Real talk. But yeah, let's get right into the video. See what CJ the Champ is talking about. He's always fun to watch, so do it.
So after Bluefire ends up getting sent flying into the wall, all the other villains were in the room cheering like, "Oh yeah, you showed him right." Well, Garou turned around and said, "The f are you guys cheering for? You know I'm about to whoop y'all asses too, right?"
You serious?
I'm like, what did he say f me for?
Yeah, he used to do that a lot. Let me turn this down so maybe we can hear it.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the round table. And y'all already know what time
I
it
forgot
is.
he changed
The
it.
poster, it's trial time, baby, for one of the deadliest YNs in anime history. And it is none other than the self-proclaimed human monster, the hero hunter.
I definitely don't know. Like, so like when we're looking at it, right? We really gonna say it like he's actually like one of the strongest in the anime? Come on, we all know that's not true. But I will say he was tough. He was tough.
Garou. And man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This motherfucker is one of Satan's greatest soldiers. If I looked at this man's playlist, it's straight Vaughn with a little bit of TK and a sprinkle of Melly. Cause murder was on this nigga's mind 24/7.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get down to business.
Dude, he used to like just be jumping people just random as fuck. And I just sat there, I was like, what was the point? And then like, he usually folded them though. Like when they fought, he used to fold them up.
The evidence is on deck and ready to be presented. So without further ado, Exhibit A.
Dude, one day when I'm a real YouTuber, I'm gonna look back on shit like this. I'm like, damn, I'm glad I bought premium. That's why I need to get it for real.
This trial is brought to you by Zenless Zone Zero, a free-to-play
So I'm gonna get an ad and then CJ gonna have an ad.
today.
Come on, man.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A, the Hero Hunter. Garou. Now, like I said earlier, this man is one of anime's deadliest YNs. This man is only 18 years old, dog-walking grown-ass men. Like real shit, this man avidly goes around hunting down heroes and beating the shit out of them. This nigga...
Well, dude, I don't know, but dude, in One Punch Man, you're only like, there's only two things. You're either complete and utter trash, or you're topping the verse. This is literally it. You're either in the front or the back. And then like once you're on like a certain level, like how Saitama is, like, it's like you're just in a whole class by yourself.
It's crazy. And I mean, bro, you can just tell by his appearance. This guy has the signature Heihachi cut. He just doesn't have the bald spot yet.
Wait, I never
This is
noticed that,
all I
but
need
that's
to
hard.
see. If you have the same hairstyle as one of the biggest menaces in video game history, I'm not f***ing with that nigga.
That's
No,
facts.
he's a smoke demon. Now, to understand why this man is a certified crash out, we have to go back and take a look at his childhood. So when Garou was a kid, he loved to watch TV and watch superhero shows. Now, when he was watching these shows, he always sympathized with the monsters and thought that they were treated unfairly and wanted them to win. So basically,
Yeah, there's always that one person. It doesn't matter what you're doing. There's always that one person who will disagree with everybody else's take to go on their own way.
to give y'all a
Every
real
time.
life example, this kid would watch Power Rangers and he would want villains like Ivan Ooze, Mesogog, and Lord Zed to win.
Yeah, fuck my
I ain't gonna lie,
humanity
if we
for
being
real.
for real. This kid should have been put on a watch list. Now, obviously, he was bullied because of this,
My bad, I gotta
but
eat my
one day,
Skittles, man.
this nigga snapped and beat the shit out of one of his bullies. This nigga was a juvenile delinquent at the age of 5. So obviously he got suspended because the principal wasn't trying to hear this guy out or nothing, even though he was the one being bullied the whole time, and he was basically just labeled as an outcast. Now, some years later, this man traveled to Bang's dojo and wanted him to train him. So Bang decided to train him, and Garou quickly became Bang's top student. Now this is when this motherfucker crashed out.
Bro, the physiques that these niggas in One Punch Man be having, bro, be the craziest shit. Look at this swole ass nigga. Look at that. I've never seen somebody with 4 bumps on their arm to define their muscle, ever. That's wild.
Once he learned everything he needed to learn, this man said, man, look, I'm done with this shit. And beat the hell out of everybody else in the dojo. This man crippled every single student at that dojo that day because he simply got bored. So after this, Bang expelled him, and Garou went down the path to become a literal human monster. And his only objective was to hunt down heroes and get stronger. So not only does this man have the hairstyle of Heihachi, but also now he has the mentality of Akuma. This nigga is the walking definition of a menace to society. Now, let's dive in to the 3 major pieces.
Dude, he be a pain in the ass for real. Cause like, it don't matter what you're doing at that time. If he wanna fight you, he gonna just be standing there behind you, just like, hey, you mind if I fight now? Like,
of evidence that I have on this man for this exhibit. So, incident number 1, declaring war on the Hero Association. So the Hero Association held a meeting to try to convince a bunch of villains and assassins.
But why, like, dude, the villain, like, dude, I'm sorry, but the people that the Hero Association is like trying to like start up with, dude, these niggas, like, I get they're criminals and like they're like, well, they're bad people, so they must be cool or whatever, but like, they're all trash. They don't even look like they'd be strong. It's like, what? It's not worth it.
Of the underworld to help them in the monster crisis. So Garou decided to show up to this meeting, but not for the right reason. This man came here to make a statement. Bro pulled up in this meeting and straight up said, "Hey, OG, I don't know what the you talking about up there, but the only talking I'm trying to do right now is with these hands. So who want to get fucked up first?"
This nigga is crazy.
So obviously when the association heard this, they was like, who the fuck is that guy? They thought bro was straight delusional, but they were about to get one of the nastiest wake-up calls of all time. So Cinch tells the 3 heroes in the room to throw Garou out. So Magic Chook Man goes in to attack him. But Garou grabs dude and starts choking him to death. So this buff bastard tried to hit him, but dude bricked. Then Garou told him, ooh, hey bro, check your hand, twin. Dude looks at his arm, and his arm is just mangled.
Yo, what do you have to hit it with, though? I don't know. I like the little. I like the little fighting stances and stuff that he does when he's actually fighting with his like what is it, karate or whatever? Because it's like flow of the something river, raging river. I think flow of the raging river. I'm pretty sure that shit hard.
And clocks his shit so hard he flies across the room.
Damn.
So the last hero standing was Blue Fire. He shoots a fire blast at him, but in the blink of an eye,
hey, that's pretty cool.
Cut this man's arm off, then sent him kicking all the way to the wall and just splattered his ass. So after this man,
I hate to pause again, but why did this dude get a way worse punishment than the other 2? Like, one dude got his arm broke, but this dude got his shit amputated.
And cooked 3 A-rank heroes with ease. All the other villains were in the room cheering like, oh yeah, you showed him high. Well, Garou turned around and said, the fuck are you guys cheering for? You know I'm about to whoop your ass too, right?
Yeah,
serious? I'm like, what is he fuck me for?
So Garou lays out every single motherfucker in that room. So after this man just laid out, I don't know how many people, he tells old boy before he leaves, I hope this pile of bodies gets my point across. And in 6 months' time, I'm coming back and I'm coming through the front door. And he walks away like nothing happened. This man's first appearance was him laying out over 100 people. That is pure nasty work. Now, let's move on to incident 2, the reverse jumping at the park. So late one night, Garou confronted the greatest hero of all time, Moomin Rider.
Bruh.
He told bro off the rip, I'm about to fuck your shit up, twin. But right before he's about to swing on Moomin Rider.
Bro, why everybody want to beat on Moomin Rider, bro? Like, he's normal. He's a literal normal human who rides a bicycle. And I swear, because of that, everybody that he fights is always way, 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 way out of his league. And they beat the fucking brakes off of that man. And I don't know why.
A bunch of dudes in tank tops pull
Like,
up
way
behind
harder
him,
than
and
they
want
would,
to
like, the
jump
others.
him. Because the reason why is because earlier that day, Garou straight up assaulted this red shirt dude in a dark alley. And the reason why he did it is because they just simply crossed paths. So dude basically beat his ass for walking too close to him. So red shirt dude decides to bring his goons and jump Garou that night. But while dude was yapping about how him and his boys are gonna mess him up, Garou puts his fist in his face and drops him off the rip. And all his boys are shook. They know they done f***ed up.
Hey,
While Garou's yelling at him like, oh, y'all done ran up on the wrong nigga today. So Garou goes into attack, but he gets rocked and gets sent rolling down the street. And the person who rocked him was Tank Top Master, Class S rank 16. So this man is ranked number 16 in the world. So anybody else would be like, oh, hell no, I'm not fighting this buff-ass nigga. But Garou, dude was ecstatic. He was like, Class S? Oh, fuck yeah! Now we talking, nigga! So Tank Top Master slams the ground and starts charging at Garou and hitting him with his Tank Top tackle.
So you think you know Wix?
Bro.
Do you really?
No, my bad, guys.
First up, we've got Shake.
And by the way, if you're still watching right now, dude, I appreciate it. And let me know stuff I can fix in the, in the videos to make them more entertaining.
Garou flying and spinning like a Beyblade. Now this was his signature move. So all his boys were like, yeah man, you got him, bro. On God, no way he survives that.
On God.
Garou hits a perfect landing.
Ooh, that's a pain.
And he completely ate his attack. So Tank Top Master tries to go in for another hit, but Movement Rider decides to eat it. So everybody is shocked. Tank Top Master's like, bro, what are you doing? But Movement Rider wanted to defuse the situation with the most powerful technique in anime history, Talk No Jutsu. He was telling Tank Top Master, you gotta stop, man. You are about to kill a human. We're supposed to protect people, not kill them. So Tank Top Master, being critically affected by Talk No Jutsu, decided, you know what, let this be. Listen, kid, make sure you never harm anybody ever again. So Garou was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm leaving. The bro starts walking away. And it seems that the Talk No Jutsu has affected Garou as well.
Imagine that shit worked.
And turns around and says, did you really think that Talk No Jutsu bullshit will work on me?
Loki got his ass for a second.
Bike riding bitch ass nigga! But Tank Top Master expected this and had that right hook ready.
Oh,
so he
shit,
socks Garou in the face. But out of nowhere, breaking dude's nose in the process. And Garou was pissed off he had to do that because he had to use Bang style to do it. Blood was like, God damn it, I hate using that old ass nigga shit. But fuck it, I'll put this nigga on a stretcher. So dude starts hitting him with a Stone Platinum Judo style barrage.
Bro. He clean as a bitch.
Through the wall. So after Garou just annihilated bro, Movement Rider tries to attack Garou from behind, but he plants his face in the ground and starts bashing his head into the ground repeatedly. Then when he was done bashing his face, he holds his head up for display and straight up tells him, who's next? So with a last-ditch effort, Tank Top Master decides to get up again, but Garou just backhands him, putting Tank Top Master to sleep.
Put that big ass nigga to sleep with that?
And it was basically raps for all these other jobber tank tops. Garou just starts flowing like water right through him, knocking them all out in
that shit is clean as fuck the way he does it, bro.
He eats an elbow because of it, and
it's like he's going out that bitch.
All he heard was just screams of pain while they were getting massacred by this man. So after this dude laid everybody out, one of Bang's students comes behind him and tries to sneak him, but this poor dude was just another lamb for the slaughter. Garou just destroys him.
So basically, like, now I'm looking at it from like another POV. It's literally what's the name? Fuck. I just had it in my head. Like, all this is basically it was a show or something. If I remember, I'll let you know.
And after this, all you see the next morning is old boy.
Oh yeah. So why is all this, dude? It's like the Kung Fu Panda, basically, because like Garou is like Tai Lung. You know, they got their masters, which is Bang. And just like the Furious Five and this nigga who's knocked out in the grass, they're both fucking trash. Like, compared to the original student, they're just garbage.
laid out.
Crazy
and
to think
everybody else that was there that night.
You would think it
slumped.
had like some
This man Garou
connections.
reverse jumped their ass. Now, let's move on to incident 3, his run-in with Metal Bat. So
Metal Bat was
his
on his
crusade
ass,
with beating every hero to the brink of death in random dark alleys and knocking out ugly bastards in front of their hoes. Garou ended up running into Metal Bat. Now, Metal Bat was already hurt from fighting a giant centipede.
But that nigga tough as fuck though. That nigga really be getting locked in like to hit your ass.
From earlier, but Garou did not give a damn. That nigga said, if you still breathing, you can still get these hands. Now put him up, nigga. Now Metal Bat is a certified dog himself, and he ain't gonna back down from no fight. So this was just a good old scrap between two dog-ass niggas. So they get the scrapping, and Garou's already popping off early, hitting them with a nice little two-piece out the gate. So they continue to scrap, and that boy Metal Bat is swinging for the fences. If one of this nigga's hits lands, it is over. So Garou kicked him in the head, but Metal Bat ate it and started swinging at this nigga. But Garou was a member of League Nation. This nigga's evasion skill is maxed out. Look at this weave, nigga, and continue to full on.
Like I know Garou is like better at like the fighting clothes, but bro, Metal Bat, like I think he's actually one of my top 2 favorite characters like in the show. Cause I just like him and maybe Watchdog or Watchdog Man or whatever. Cause like I feel like that nigga just clean as fuck because he just be packing up like monsters and shit so quick, and everybody just relies on him to just be like the pillar of that area that he's in, and it's so cool to see.
And every time Metal Bat would try to land a hit, Garou would just.
But Metal Bat crazy because that nigga would just
Metal Bat was hitting straight air. So Metal Bat decides to whip out his finishing move, and he literally turns into a human tornado. But Garou said, "Come with it, fuck nigga!" As this man starts to parry the attack, then he finds an opening, then hits this man with the demon breath, sending him flying and knocking him out cold. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, this nigga Garou is a young Heihachi. Nigga just used his rage art from Tekken 7. And Garou was talking crazy really after this, saying, "Hey, good scrap, bootleg Yusuke. Now stay your ass on the ground, punk ass nigga." But when Garou thought it was over,
that was the best part right here.
About to crack his skull open. But the only thing that stopped him in this moment was his little sister just randomly pulling up out of nowhere. She unknowingly saved this man Garou from getting his head split open. So Garou straight up backhands him, and Garou goes in for the finishing blow. But the little sister just straight up stops him, and she telling this nigga, "Fuck off, mister, this fight's over." So Garou just straight up said, "You know what, fine. But when I run into your dumbass again, nigga,
but like that's the thing though, he for real would have like got fucking packed up right there. If that nigga swung, he was gonna take that nigga's soul like off, like completely. Cause like there's nothing he could have did. Unless he did like that little what is it, flowing of raging rivers or whatever though, where he counters, but that shit was able to split his shit.
And after the fight, you could just see the damage he did to Metal Bat. His little sister chopped him across the head, and bro just straight up passed out from all the blood he's lost. So Garou technically cooked that nigga. And with that, we close off Exhibit A and move into Incident 4.
Like,
that is just simply worthy of its own exhibit.
This shit is hard as fuck.
The Garou.
This is what made me like Garou as much as I do. Dude, no way we gotta add again.
In recent years, the one in the sarcophagus has...
Exhibit B. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final exhibit. Exhibit B, the 1v8.
Yeah,
this is simply one of those moments where you will look at this and you'll be like, damn, this might be a Hall of Famer when it comes to this minute shit. Because what he does right here is absolutely disgusting. So while Garou was chilling out in this shack after a fight he had with Watchdog Man and getting disrespected by Saitama, dude was just trying to lay down and recover from his injuries. So while he was slow, 8 heroes pull up to this shack, and they only got one goal in mind, and that is Swiss cheese and Garou. So he ends up coming outside, jumps up to the roof, and just starts yelling, "Attention, punk pussy bitches! I'm about to dog walk your asses!" So Mr. Cowboy with his dualies started to shoot at Garou. But Garou started moving on all fours like a dog and tried to kill the cowboy off the rip. But Stinger tried to stab him, and Garou dodges at the last second. And this is when bro just
Stinger kind of looked like he could.
This man was having to dodge everything. But
some of these niggas look like bootlegs.
Then the arrows comes in. He starts to dodge it, but 2 of them end up landing in his back. back.
Yeah.
So Garou at this point was in between a rock and a hard place because he's at half health having to fight 8 people at the same time.
He
so
might be
Death
under
Gatlin told
half
this
health.
man, "This your final chance, hoe ass nigga. Surrender now or I'm Swiss cheese in your ass." But Garou was like, "Nah, twin.
That nigga said,
let me
"Run it."
just lock in real quick." So this bum ass gold nigga threw his chain and wrapped up his ankle. And homeboy
Damn.
right here threw a massive ball at him.
Who is that nigga?
The ball into the toe nigga and ends up squashing him first. So after he boomed him, the cowboy with the dualies starts trying to up the toolie on
That nigga
Garou.
spamming,
But
ain't he?
Garou hits that massive ball again, and it nails that trash ass cowboy. Bro sent that fraud
way
ass
that's
Arthur
what
Morgan
killed him.
packet. So the ball ends up bouncing off a tree, and it's about to hit old boy in his armor. So he destroys the ball, but Garou uses the ball as a feint.
Oh shit,
It just
that nigga
comes
like
right through it.
that shit was like a horror movie the way that nigga appeared on his fucking in his peripheral. That nigga like just
So
teleported
he
there.
grabs old boy, lifts him up above his head so he takes all the arrow shots. Then
Oh my
bootleg
God.
tracksuit Gohan tries to throw some rocks at him. Garou catches them, then throws them at the archer behind him, putting him on his ass. So after he cooked him,
This
Stinger
nigga is
came in
so
and tried to
clean.
stab Garou again. But Garou plants old boy in the ground using him as a human shield. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, Mance has already took out half the squad. They don't even know what hit him, but it gets even more
Nigga
wicked from
straight
here. Garou
demon
digs
time.
in the ground, rips up a vine, then uses it to kick the goofy out of this nigga. So after he sent that goofy ass nigga back to the lobby, he starts running after bootleg Gohan and just starts.
I watched it, okay? I did watch it. But what the fuck was this guy's power again? Wasn't it something fucking stupid? Like, wasn't he just like a normal human in a tracksuit and like he can run really fast? Somebody let me know.
Throwing hands
But
at
I'm pretty
him.
sure that's what it was.
Like, you
But
can't
if
block
it
all day,
is, then it's
pussy.
like,
So when Bro finally tries to attack,
you know.
he hits a left to the
I
face.
think this garbage
And Garou just
is
starts
fuck.
raining a barrage of punches on him, beating the literal.
See, but why
life
they
out of
be
bootleg
beating up the
Gohan.
other people the
So while
most,
Garou
not even the
continued
people
to
who
beat
give them
on
the
dude,
most problems?
Stinger comes in and tries to hit Garou, but he whiffs and Garou hits him with the counter.
Oh my
Dude hit him
God.
so hard he was looking up at the birds. And Garou wasn't done. He was like, "Nah, twin, I'm about to whoop your shit in." He started hitting this man with so many kidney shots. The nigga was floating in midair while getting his
Yo,
brain blown out.
imagine.
Then he saw bootleg Gohan try to get back up. He said, "Nah, sit your ass down," and sent him into a tree. And bootleg Gohan
Bruh.
was
I
done.
bet he
This
started-
man was about as useless.
Once he started fucking pinning that nigga up against the tree, now he's just. Dude, this nigga is funny as fuck.
As Gohan when he was wearing that damn tracksuit. Bro was straight
Oh, wait.
runs.
What the- they
Stinger
literally
just
got the
fell
same
over.
fit
That
on.
nigga was done. So the last man standing was Death Gatlin. And he was about to up the toolie on this nigga.
Yeah.
He uses his final move, the Death Shower, and dumps out
That's kinda
every
hard,
single
though.
bullet he has. This man did not care that that random kid was still in that shack either. He just
Oh, yeah,
wanted
he
Garou
forgot about
dead.
that little
But
nigga.
Garou ended up parrying every single bullet. And this man
While hurt.
ran out of ammo. So Death Gatlin was cooked. He tried to run
That's
that
awesome.
car with a knife. The dude just gives him a nasty left, sending him flying and putting this fraud-ass Barrett to sleep. And
Damn,
with
that's
that,
crazy.
Garou pulled off a second reverse jumping and cooked 8
This nigga is a
heroes
reverse
at
I
once.
said reverse jumping.
Wicked
A
work.
reverse jumping king.
Garou trial.
That's insane.
Nah, y'all, this is an easy one. That's a pass, bro. This dude is a menace to society.
Yeah.
Like, dude was happily going around here beating people up to the brink of death, even though he got his ass whooped by these old ass, because at the end, it doesn't change a damn thing. This dude is a menace to society. Bro just straight beat up 20 heroes on screen for shits and giggles. And he called it
Yeah.
hunting. And then Uno reverse card in 2 jumpings? Like, nah, this YN needs to be stopped. And you know what's crazy?
But I have something to say about that, cause he said that he was like he's a dog, yeah, but he got beat by what fault? It's getting late, but he got beat by Bang, and Bang's brother or whoever that dude is. I forgot who it was. I think he was part of his family, or it was like his like old childhood friend or something. But then the Bang literally taught him his moves that he's been beating all these people with. So he should lose to his master, because unless he surpassed them. But I don't know. Bang is kind of up there. He's like the top 10. He's like top 5, I think, in the world. of like strength wise. My bad.
His Exhibit C is right around the corner, so bro is most definitely getting a second trial by the end of the year. So that was one of the easiest passes I've ever done. So hope y'all enjoyed. Have a bootiful day, and
hey, yo.
I'm going for 3 this month, nigga.
Damn, 3 videos. This is a long time ago, so it don't matter. But yeah, man, dude, that's TJ the Champ. I love watching his videos, bro. They're super entertaining. Man, if you stuck to the end of the video, I wanna say I appreciate you. Man, make sure to like the video, comment, let me know what you want to see, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace.